Hey there, friends. What is going on? It is Codiak, Shmo, and Livid.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
What's up? Now,
What a
Shmo,
good
you
song to
definitely
land
moved because
on.
now you're off to the side. You moved. You moved something.
I didn't move.
Maybe you moved. Maybe you physically moved.
All right. Here, how about that?
You're not allowed to move the rest of the night.
Okay.
I gotta fix one. No, you're good. You're good. You guys look great. Look at us.
What a good
We're-
song to enter on.
I know. We're decked out. As a nerdy comment, this sounds like Samoa Joe's entrance music in AEW. I'm just throwing that out there. Super
That's
nerdy,
great.
but like go listen to it. It's very similar. It's got like that honky horn thing. But anyways,
How's it going, Samir?
we are getting ready for Summer Game Fest. I have to say, I've been looking forward to this one. I mean, I was looking forward to E3. E3 got canceled. But Geoff always does a really good job with this particular stream, and it's been a weird year of like super high highs and super low lows, right? Gollum game comes to mind in the recent recent weeks.
That was something.
But then you have great games. You've got, you know, Hogwarts Legacy earlier in the year and things like that. So it's and you know, whether you're playing it or not, the new Zelda game. So really high highs, really low lows. I'm curious to see if the summer is going to be an actual summer of gaming or if it's going to be kind of quiet. I don't know.
We're supposed to be getting all gameplay trailers, right?
No, that was Xbox's
Oh, it's
showcase.
Xbox. Okay.
Is that tomorrow or the 12th? Something like that.
I guess that's 12, I think, right?
So, fellas, this is a loaded question because I pretty much know the answer. But are there games on your radar that you're excited to see? I'm going to start with Shmo because I know what your answer is, Livid. Shmo, is there any game that you're hoping to see, something that maybe hasn't been in the mainstream for a while, like an Avowed or a Fable? Any games that you are hoping to see in 2.5 months?
I've actually seen some buzz around the Fable on a lot of the forums, and there's a lot of hot takes. I would love to see some progress with that game. Not holding out any hope for sure, but we'll see.
That would definitely be the Xbox showcase, though, because that is what's that studio who makes Forza? Playground Games, Playground something or other. They are developing that game, because I remember when we did a video about it a while back. That was the first thing I said was like, these guys made Forza, and now they're gonna make Fable. Like made no sense.
Playground.
Their open world engine seems pretty good, though.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay, well, all right, some Fable from Josh. Livid, surprised me with your pick.
Remnant 2, anybody?
Oh my god, that's so amazing. I had no idea.
The only game I care about this year, to be completely honest, is Remnant 2. That's my most hyped game of the decade, dude.
And the only reason I didn't say Remnant 2 was because I wanted Livid to be able to say it.
I do
It's
genuinely
my most
think,
hyped game of the decade.
I genuinely think when they reveal it today, and we've talked about this kind of offline, it's going to be the release date trailer. They're going to say when it's coming out, and it's going to be next month, and the clock starts. You know,
I think it's either July or August.
I don't
I'm gonna
think
say
it's gonna be
August.
You think August? Really?
I'm gonna say the beginning half of August.
I think August. I think there's not enough coming out in August. I think it's a really good runway for them.
It gives them some more time to keep polishing stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. I
I'll
think
tell you,
July
the June
is a
video.
little-
The June video you put together, Shmo, I was like, where are all the games? Where are any of the games?
They're all here. They're all here.
It is a busy couple of days with this little festival, so we will see.
Nobody also wants to be in Diablo's shadow, so
That's also true.
that was probably very much intentional.
Which is hilarious, because you remember like Elden Ring last year, Hogwarts Legacy this year, how many overlapping games there were. It was just silly. I mean, it was silly.
February and March were nuts.
But everybody's afraid of Diablo, dude.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess I get why, but Josh and I were having an interesting conversation about they were claiming it's the fastest selling Blizzard game of all time, Livid, and we were talking about how that was an interesting take, considering that most of their games are free to play. But anyways,
I'm so not surprised by that.
Yeah,
everybody, even people that I work with that barely play games are like, "Are you playing Diablo?" I'm like, "Wow, okay."
yeah. Fellas, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Summer Game Fest. Better be good. Just kidding. That was a tease.
I want to be like there so bad, dude.
I know. There's a bunch of press. There's a bunch of press there.
I know.
Where's it
You
hosted
get to
this
play
year?
the day after too.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards.
It's like an underwater
Geoff
theme.
Keighley.
I love it. It's summer bubbles, dude. Bubble.
I get it. I get it. It's cool.
Look at that jacket.
See the shoes, Jeff. I see the shoes.
Hello, everybody.
known
Welcome
for
to
having
Summer
cool
Game
shoes?
Fest.
Yeah, he always has good shoes on.
Oh, okay.
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody. When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
Okay.
It delivers,
That's cool.
don't
Except none of
worry.
us like fighting games.
Alan Wake 2.
Mortal
the
Kombat
reveal
though
of
lives in
Fortnite's
has a
next
special place
season.
in my heart.
This is true.
And yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss.
Elden Ring DLC. Calling
I'll
it
say
right now.
right
It's
now.
Elden Ring DLC.
But let's get right
Knowing
to the
his track
games
record,
and gameplay.
absolutely.
I know.
The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
Kirby, Mario,
Oh, Prince of Persia.
Persia?
Persia. All right.
Which is interesting. Is this non-Ubisoft? No, it is, because
Nope,
they have their own
it is.
showcase coming out.
Our kingdom is
I will
cursed.
play a side-scroller Prince of Persia, dude, any day.
Prince has been kidnapped.
Didn't they reboot this a couple
taken
different
to a
times in
forbidden
development?
land.
I think
They have
so.
tried, yes.
All hope rests with us, the Immortals, to rescue him and save the Empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
I'm feeling this.
This
looks good.
Great.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks really good.
Cutting through all of the enemies plotting, that's whether they ready or not. Better get better with time. I can't see an enemy ending the plot. My struggle came with a purpose. Now I'm about to turn it down to a purpose. You see, I ain't begging on what I'm deserving. I'm putting on every battle that I fought. I had to play the black. Don't take a chance, really take a fight. Been through the dark times, so I
Looks phenomenal, dude.
Yeah, it's good to see something like this coming from Ubisoft, to be honest.
Yeah.
Need a W. For sure.
Not in their cookie
In these
cutter
times
mold,
of
it's something
darkness,
different, but an IP that
Hope
everybody
is the
wanted
only
to see
thing that
reborn.
keeps
Yep.
us fighting.
Good on that.
This
I
looks,
will
this
fulfill my
looks so
destiny
good.
Yeah, it
and
looks
save
really
the
good.
kingdom.
Solid.
Let's go.
On the radar.
Let's go.
Officially on the radar.
Let's go.
I'm really surprised they didn't show that off at the
There's
Ubisoft
a little
event
surprise.
coming up.
Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming
Yeah.
in January 2024. A
probably
brand
get
new
more hype here, to
action
be honest.
adventure
Yeah.
platformer
Probably create
in the
more buzz here
iconic
to
series
funnel
with
people
deep
into
combat,
that.
some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be
Yeah, it
able to
looks
see more
really
at
good.
Ubisoft Forward, streaming on
There we
Monday
go.
as part of
And
Summer
it
Game
gave
I was
Fest.
gonna
me,
say,
like-
there
All
it
right,
is.
let's move along to another
gave me,
iconic
like,
video game franchise.
Riot vibes
that
to a
just
degree with the
celebrated
trailer.
30 years.
Riot
That's
plus
right.
Dead Cells.
It's time
Yeah.
for Mortal Kombat
Kinda how it
1.
felt.
All right.
Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay,
I never would have
and
pegged
yes,
Geoff
of
as
course,
a
the
fighting
fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it!
That's fair.
We're about to be demonetized, even though the stream is not monetized.
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
Fight.
You know, we do have some fighting videos on the channel from when Troy was kind of under the umbrella. Troy was really big into the fighting stuff. He was really good at it too.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions.
I'm more interested in the
must
story
gather.
here, honestly.
What do you want?
Sento. It's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a
Yeah, there's always like an overarching story.
What? It's got like spirits? Well, I hope nobody was monetizing their stream.
G-Pod says sounds a little loud over us.
I got it.
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
So what did he say?
anybody
This
in
is a
chat?
reset of the timeline?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does anybody in chat played MK11?
You have skills,
I
Raiden.
didn't know
I
how
didn't
this
play
actually
MK11.
really compares at all.
Whatever experience I lack.
Because I was gonna say these guys all look really young in like the beginning of their
Yeah.
like powers, if you will.
Oh. I wouldn't be surprised if they're trying to do something more with the movies because of that.
Like, is that Raiden right there?
Yeah, I think it's Raiden.
Wild.
Yeah, that's definitely Raiden.
Oh.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only
Oh, it's
want
what's her
what's
name?
best
Oh,
for
yeah.
you.
Yeah, this is definitely the beginning.
Yeah, I should know what her name is, but I don't.
Visually, it looks really fluid.
Environments look really great.
The fighting community is having a great year because Street Fighter was really well received too.
Yep.
They got that.
Fighting game players are very happy.
And wasn't there a DBZ coming out or a tune out?
Oh, I don't know about that one.
It came out. Well, the Dragon Ball Fighters.
I thought there was another fighter one.
These fatalities are incredible.
Wild.
Just so brutal for no reason.
Oh my god.
Just so ridiculous.
There it is. Wow. September.
It was very good. Very good trailer.
Yes, it was good. If only any of us were into fighting games.
Yeah. Give me Smash
I
Brothers.
mean, that
I'll
was
be really
pretty
into
good,
it.
right, guys?
Yeah, there you go.
Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
Wow, they're going all out.
Good.
You say these guys been doing it for 3 decades? Making Mortal Kombat games?
They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this. Because first of all, this is it's MK1, right?
Yeah,
from
me
11
too.
to 1. So tell us about
really
this.
nice.
Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into like, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so
that
mixing the whole thing
resetting
up,
and then actually
kind of
up
rebooting
the relationships.
That's what the 1 is for.
That's interesting.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they
blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero,
like
but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it
just
multiple times.
A little bit about
so you can you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it.
That's cool. From a competitive standpoint, that's
that's
a lot different too.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon those?
Did you notice that transition into the combat?
It's not a tag team thing, right?
Kind of like lock up.
Exactly.
And
it was smooth.
Basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety, so you can go.
They did that with the recent Miles Morales Spider-Man game too, where you're in the main menu and it zooms out from you on the building and you just jump straight in.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo.
Really cool.
Exactly.
That's such a small thing,
and
but like
there's like a meter up on top.
For immersion, it's perfect. Yeah.
Limited, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have like in the middle of a combo they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
One of my little cousins was so into fighting games for a while. He
revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be
joystick
in
and the buttons thing you would bring it on vacation to our
characters are going to be available as cameos as well.
I'm pretty good at games, most of them. I would watch him play this. I'm like, dude,
right?
You are so far beyond me. It's not even funny.
Same thing with Scorpion, but a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
It's going to hit a lot of nostalgic.
Well, speaking of not the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or at least knowing that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That was people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game we originally wanted to be Van Damme the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times, and so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years, and so but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks for that. Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
It is a huge deal.
Where are the guards? Hey you! What's going on?
Either of you guys dabble into this?
I did.
I
played it for like 2 seasons.
I dabbled in the most dabbly of senses. That's all we get, huh?
All we get, I guess.
That'll be big for a number of reasons, right? Obviously, it's got huge following.
That's the hardcore of hardcore ARPGs, dude.
Yep.
Find out more July 28th. I wonder where that's going to be
Looks
about.
amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
DLC.
New character. You can buy it now. Iron Man.
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence, Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
Fighting dinosaurs in this game now? That's what's happening?
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Is it like an AI DLC? I don't understand.
Oh, it's Exoprimal.
Now it makes sense. I'm like, what is happening? I do like a good cross collab. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against
Like
a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination.
Nicolas Cage, Dead by Daylight.
We can shape the fabric of reality.
If you called that after one voice line, I'm going to be really impressed.
Think you know.
Get out of here. How did you know it was Dead by Daylight?
Only thing he'd be
That's
in.
right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in
You
July.
saw something.
I mean,
There's no way you called that out of thin air.
I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, boy.
Let's
This
go.
man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades.
Do you think Nicolas Cage has ever
of
actually played a video
incredible
game in his
films.
life?
Please join
No, I
me
think he
in
has,
welcoming the
actually.
Summer
You think
Game
he's a
Fest,
gamer in some sense?
Nicolas
I think he's a much more. I think he's more casual, just like Keanu is, dude.
How old is he now?
He's got to be busted
everybody.
down.
Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Mid-50s?
Nick, I gotta say,
He is
welcome to the video
59.
game world.
59.
Wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very,
wild
very
to think
cool
he's almost
club,
60.
everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a
Please don't tell
crazy,
Livid that.
unexpected
Don't give him that much
collaboration.
credit.
I
ever.
saw it.
How
Don't
did
worry.
this come out. I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in
That's
Fortnite.
just what we
maybe
need.
He'll be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said, all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play? So
I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. He's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing.
I love Nick Cage.
And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience.
That was a really good
it's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork.
I just rewatched all the National Treasures with him,
and I like that.
Like
and
last
so that
week.
was a large reason for wanting to do it as well. That feeling of bonding with your friends.
I love that
you're
series.
Fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything.
I saw a clip of him in Lord of War.
I want you to know when you're playing Survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it.
I do like the blurring of bringing
this is
like
so fun.
the
This
Keanu's,
game,
the
as you
Nick
said,
Cages
is such
to
an
the
awesome
world.
kind
I
of,
do think that's really
collaboration
cool.
with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight?
Maybe not
Do you
the
know much
Megan
about
Foxes
video
to
Somebody
the
very
Diablos,
important in my
but
family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
The Nick Cage standalone game coming
Thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man.
Dude, I would love an actual National Treasure game.
Like almost like a Drake style game.
Nick Cage and Dead by Daylight.
I think that'd be fun,
officially
man.
comes out on July 25th on PC and
really
console,
filled the Drake
but PC
Tomb
players
Raider
can
void
try
in
it
a while.
earlier by
that's
downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
I don't know anything about this game, but this looks ridiculous.
It's a good game.
Yeah, it's fun.
I feel like Knight was really big into this for a while.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations. But back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3, Volume 1 debut. Volume 1
I thought Henry Cavill
debuts
was done
on
in this
June 29th.
series.
Yeah,
Only
this is
on
his last season.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for season 3 of The Witcher.
You know, it takes like 6 months to edit everything.
Summer
Cody.
Games
Yeah,
Fest
fair
and
enough.
enjoy the trailer.
Yes, Huel. That's exactly what I want.
Neutrality. It won't get you a
We got
statue.
one more season.
I'm ashamed to admit I have not watched
It'll
any
set
of
me
this.
up and keeping you alive.
It's so good.
Is it good?
It's so good, dude. I don't know if this season's going to be good though.
I won't abandon.
Very clearly, their heart was not in it because of creative differences.
Neutrality has consequences too.
You're right.
I'm right. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Henry Cavill looks quite literally Geralt.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected. And she's at the center of it. If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it. You sure about this?
Are you? History has a way of repeating itself. The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
We're witches.
Is that so?
Nice.
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then wow. Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
I like how they advertise the price now on the. What the hell?
Can't share your Netflix either.
I know.
I don't think so.
All right, what is this?
Something from Epic. Saw that. Unless Fortnite has taken a drastic left turn.
No. They were that. They had Fortnite announcements. This is not it.
Oh, this is Witchfire, right?
Is it? I don't think so.
No?
Oh, yes. Maybe it is. Yes, it is. It is.
Wow, this looks much better than previous trailers.
It looks pretty much the same, man.
I think it looks more polished, dude.
I'll have to look back. Yep. I'm interested in that one. I agree with you 100%.
no.
It could go either way.
But it's launching on Epic. Ugh.
Yeah, that's gonna kill it, unfortunately.
01. Operation Control clears you for engagement.
I like how he's supposed to be Michael B. Jordan, but it's not Michael B. Jordan.
He's a TikToker.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. I don't know his name.
This is a VR game, correct?
Very clearly a VR game.
Okay, just making sure.
Let's go.
Boys, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen anything that's piqued the interest yet, other than Prince of Persia.
Yep.
I've never used one of those
Crazy off the rip.
ultra wide. Like I have an ultra wide that I edit on, but like a 49-inch ultra wide seems insane.
Oh yeah, no. Seems like too much to me. There we go.
Let's go.
What?
There we go.
Everything. For all time.
Ooh, finally some combat with this one.
I know. Yep. That's one of the Dram, right?
Yeah.
No turning back after this. You sure?
There's some labyrinth stuff.
I was gonna say, is this Labyrinth?
Yeah. Or maybe not.
That looks really different. This whole section looks really different.
Oh, I think this. I don't know what this is. It kind of looks like labyrinth. Or maybe it's not. This might be ROM. Might be a new version of
ROM.
ROM.
Not confirmed yet, right?
Yeah, it's not confirmed yet, but this robots and stuff are very much a ROM thing, so.
Got it. Got it.
Rough.
A lot of new enemies in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Release date, release date, release date. Let's go.
I can't tell if this is ROM or not, dude.
July
25th.
25th. Let's go.
Let's go.
Almost
there it
August.
is. Do you guys want to go back through that one? I think we should.
Yeah.
All right, we have
Let's
much.
do it. All right. Well, Geoff, you gotta wait a minute, Geoff. So I'm gonna bring us back here. A ton of stuff. I mean, just out of nowhere too, right? Like they didn't even hype it up. They're just like, here's a Remnant trailer. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of mute it here. Livid, why don't you run point on kind of walking us through what we're seeing, because I think you're gonna have kind of the best idea of what's going on here.
I don't know if we're on ROM or not yet. It might be, but here we're on Yesha. There's Kaluuya's Shadow, one of the bosses you'll fight.
This is all familiar stuff for the most part.
Yeah, this right here is all familiar. We're kind of seeing this new supporty kind of class right there in the front, though. That's like new. This is new right here. We've only
whole
seen
enemy is new.
Yeah, we've only seen her teased in like the announced trailer where she's just standing on top of a building, and so we knew she was going to be a boss of some sort, but we just weren't sure to what extent. And there's only one mounted boss in the previous Remnant title, so that's like
that's interesting.
Kind of a new territory. It was only like the most recent DLC, right? So it's like it's kind of a new territory for them. So I think I read somewhere that this is supposed to be like something that kind of hunts you throughout the city when you have this tile set that launches. So this kind of seems like that's what it would be.
Well, that's interesting because she's
really nice.
sitting on top of that building in the trailer, and then in this, it's hard to tell because there's no UI. But like, is she more of an elite enemy or is she actually like a boss? Like, do you build?
No, this is very clearly a boss.
Okay,
yeah, this is very clearly a boss. Yeah. And in Remnant 1, when there was a mounted enemy, if you killed the rider, you would get a different item versus killing the mount first. So there might be the same kind of duality going on here.
That's pretty cool. I mean, definitely looks like a complicated fight. You know, almost reminds me. I know mounted fights you're kind of limited, right? But almost looks like Golden Knight, that first fight in Elden Ring. Like how challenging that was to wrap your head around in the beginning stages of the game.
Yeah, this looks super good.
Yeah. All right, keep walking us through here.
Ward 13, we're being teleported into somewhere. We don't know where this is. This might be ROM, but like a desecrated version of ROM. Because they're talking about like the Black Sun and everything. Well, they're talking about the Black Sun in the past one before, so
is that
this might
right
be the reality of what happens to ROM, but I don't know.
Got it. Yeah, because then honestly, where it caught my attention was this enemy inside here. Like, oh, this stuff is cool, but then as soon as we get this guy, what are we looking at here?
Dude, I wish I could tell you, dude. This is
freaky. This freaky stuff.
Like it's like a parasitic, like I don't know, man. Now
this
is
very
this
very
much
much like an X-Men like training chamber.
But see, like go back a little bit. If we go back just a smidge there, if you see the entrance to that door behind,
tell me when to pause here.
Right, almost here. The door back there, that feels very ROM architecture.
Okay.
That's why I think it might be ROM.
So for folks who maybe don't know Remnant from the Ashes too well, give me some examples of like what is Rom? I don't know what Rom is.
Rom was like a desolate wasteland planet that it had kind of like two almost warring factions, not really warring factions. One was like this kind of like infected, corrosive, kind of mutated beings, right? And then the other one was these mechanical organic hybrid beings that kind of like controlled the temples and all this kind of stuff, and they were always kind of intertwined and fighting, and there was like savage kind of desert beings that were, they had skulls on their heads and tribal armor and stuff like that, and it was kind of like this just desolate wasteland, almost like Mad Max style kind of thing, right? And it is very different from when you're on the surface versus jumping into the underground temples and stuff. You get like all the mechanical and nice clean lines and stuff like that, and you come out and you'd have all this like rundown, like desolate shit.
Interesting.
So.
That's such a like contrast between those styles. Like, is this sparking anything? Because this to me is like Clone Wars type stuff. It's crazy.
This makes me think of the Matrix, dude. Like,
right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
This makes me think of the Matrix, like the Sentinels. That's what that boss that we saw just there kind of reminded me of, like a Sentinel with the eyes and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we get into this area, makes me think of like cloning pods and stuff like that. So I don't know if this is ROM or not. That looks very ROM like the stuff going on right there.
This enemy and stuff too.
The enemy and the sculptures looks very ROM, but once again I don't know for sure if it's ROM or not. It could be an entirely new place. Like this corrosive look to the stuff here screams ROM, but I don't know.
Oh, see, I thought so when I saw this, I saw that green hue and I thought Corsus right away. There's no chance it's Corsus, right?
No, I don't think this is Corsus. I think this is still very much on ROM because of the piping and everything in the background.
Got it. Another disgusting boss for the record. This fly hornet,
big stinger,
thing.
Cthulhu looking.
Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. And then we're on a train. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. So we have like a train sequence where we're jumping between things. See robots. These robots are too technologically advanced. Then again, we are I think it's like 60 years past the events of Remnant 1, so could have happened. Could be something new. I don't know.
Obviously, they're connected. You've got that red eye kind of same theme, kind of connecting the dots.
Yeah. But dude, this looks really good.
Anything here with these guys ringing up?
I don't know what the purple stuff coming off of them, like the blood, like because there was like when you killed the enemies on ROM before, they would have like a greenish blood, and it would be radiation that you would have to worry about from that blood and everything. This I don't know. Purple, it could be the same thing, could be an evolution of that. Again, could be an entirely new planet. I don't know.
So interesting. And then this thing kind of got me too as an enemy.
Yeah, just like a sludgy mass. Yeah,
sludgy mass. I thought it was a ball of corpses. I really had no idea what it was. And then boss right here, big old boss right here. I'll try and pause it at that first scene. All right, nope, missed it. Right there. Look at that guy.
Yeah, and that could be like at the top of like a spire or something. That maybe that's like the the cloning facility we're in right now. I don't know.
Yeah,
it kind of evokes the same feeling that one of the bosses in Remnant did that was also of that size, and you fought it in a very similar kind of arena, so everything's screaming ROM to me, but again, I don't know for sure.
Josh, as somebody with not a ton of experience in Remnant from the Ashes, what anything in this trailer stand out to you?
Oh man, yeah, without
play
having,
it back to jog your memory in real time.
I mean, I'm just trying to take it all in, right? So Livid is the expert. So everything that I think about, I always run through Livid because he knows all.
The Livid filter?
The Livid filter, yeah, right. I'm like, what am I seeing here? Is this a good assumption? Is that good? So I'm just stoked with all the content we've been putting together and conversations we've been having with the team, right? I cannot wait to just ingest every bit of this game.
Yeah, for a team that
this is such a different looking environment, man.
For a team that's never played this game together, being together for a couple years now, like this is such, not just like from a content perspective, but like just as being able to play a 3-person game as a team is going to be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But these arena fights look really dynamic too. Like, I'm so glad they're leaning into that.
So we've got tons of new enemies, potentially new world, potentially an old world coming back with a huge twist to it. desolation, corruption, but also advanced technology. So a lot of new question marks kind of pop up from this trailer.
Yeah. And a release date, which is the most satisfying thing.
I mean, end of July. We're almost there. We only got to get through one more month, and then we'll be in the hype zone.
Schedule's already cleared. Let's go.
I need it.
Schedule's clear. We just need to know more about those 2 starting classes, right? 2 more starting archetypes we need to learn about.
Yeah.
We saw a little bit of the healer-ish support type that we think is coming. But yeah, Remnant 2 coming out soon.
What was the pre-order? What was the pre-order blurb there?
Was there a bonus something or other? Let's find out.
I missed that. I was just too hyped on the date.
And there it is.
This fight looks nice.
Early access to the gunslinger archetype. That's interesting.
Huh.
Because Livid, you have to pick up objects to unlock the archetype, right?
Yeah. So you'll find every class's archetype in the world somewhere.
So I wonder if this is just like when you open the game, you get access to that.
Yeah.
Plus probably what original one you would have gotten.
So what is the Iron Cylinder? Is that the gunslinger?
Yeah. By no means, whenever you see stuff like that, everything can be gotten in the game. So don't worry about them being like, oh, it's exclusive. It's whatever. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. But I'm pre-ordering this game because it's my favorite genre, my favorite IP of all time, dude. Like,
good stuff. All right. Well, we will check out Remnant 2 in the coming weeks and months, but let's catch up with Geoff. I'm not going to move us live. I'm just going to kind of skip through for a second here.
The world premiere of the new season of Fortnite. Call
Can we skip Fortnite?
4,
we can skip Fortnite. I don't.
We're going to skip Fortnite.
I mean, the recent collab was Star Wars, so it was kind of awesome.
That's not
Here's
Fortnite.
another
Let's see
Summer
what this
Game
is.
Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
New thrills, classic feel.
All right.
Oh, this.
Oh, that's cool.
That looks good.
Origins Plus.
Did he say mobile though? I thought he said mobile.
Oh, I didn't.
I mean, Sonic is the perfect game for mobile. Changed my mind.
Oh,
no, I agree.
Brand new.
Dude, this looks nice.
What it? I cannot stand mobile.
Have they done the 2.5D?
Yeah, they
Sonic
have.
Yet? They have. Okay.
Yeah.
I always love their like bouncy backtrack on these games.
Let's go multiplayer.
Oh, and return to pixely form.
That's cool. That's cool. Good, I'm glad they're doing new like abilities and stuff. I hate when they just rest on their laurels, man.
The Sonic game that we all thought was gonna flop sold actually pretty well.
I'm so surprised by that.
Yeah. Sonic has never been like an IP that I was obsessed with, but I was always like cool. I was pumped when I saw new Sonic.
Oh no, it's coming to all those.
Oh, okay.
All
I
those,
could have swore you said
platforms.
mobile, but maybe I was wrong.
Nice. Okay. I can get behind that.
Was it the Coyote dude?
I don't know who the Coyote dude is, but it looks good.
I know all these characters. My brother and I used to play a shitload of Sonic when we were
that's
younger.
bound to appeal to new and legacy
Gear?
fans alike.
Yeah, and Sonic Adventure
This
2
past
Battle was
April,
like my
Honkai
all-time
Star
favorite
Rail
Sonic
launched,
game,
and
dude.
as you're
Is that
about
the
to
one where
see,
you
the
can
game
collect
is
the little
bringing an
things,
exciting
the
new
little
character
guys?
Yeah,
to
where you can
space
raise the guys and you can have like
However,
mini games and
not just
everything. Oh,
have
it
a
was
new
such a
That was
good
the
game.
first time you could ever do that
but
in a game.
also for those awaiting the
Yeah,
game's
and it was
release
such a good
on
game.
PlayStation. Take a look.
Oh, these
I
are the
wish this
Genshin, these are the
universe
Genshin
had a
folks,
few
right?
more things to
Yeah, this is
do.
probably Star Rail
Don't you
stuff.
get bored running across the
Yeah.
map every day? Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission
Greg's been
one
playing a ton of Star
accomplished.
Rail. He said it's
Here's our
really
next
good.
stop. I can't wait.
Like from a story perspective, it's really good.
Is that by these guys?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So are they done with Genshin? Are they done developing yet?
No, they run 2 games now.
This one's just coming to PlayStation, right? Is that what this announcement for? I think.
What was that, Josh?
What did Geoff say? So this is like their PlayStation announcement, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think he said something about PlayStation.
Strike first.
Yeah, exactly, Kira. Sonic Adventure 2, Escape from the City, man. Such an iconic music track.
Am I thinking of the right one where you could be like the dark Sonic in that one?
Yeah, Shadow.
Yeah, that's
Shadow.
okay. That's the one I'm thinking of too.
That was one where they had like you escaping like on a board on like a snowboard, but in a city away from like a rampaging truck and everything. Yeah, it's so good. That game was so ahead of its time when it came out.
This reminds me of like Dot Hack in a weird way.
Yeah, it's like a turn-based version of
Later this year,
just a turn-based version of Genshin, right? You enter into like the combat sequences. It goes into the turn-based thing, and then you have like priority moves and all that kind of shit.
Coming to Game Pass,
hey, Liza P right here. I'm still interested in this one.
Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
I wonder if they cleaned up some of the combat because it was a little rough. Before.
Need your help.
That looks good.
Nothing freaks me out more than dystopian setting with like old classical music.
Like old
freaks
classical
me the
music,
heck
yeah.
out, man. Ooh, that's
oh my god.
Yeah. This has got strange Bioshock Infinite vibes all over again.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
All over again. Hot take, still one of my favorite games of all time.
And Pinocchio, you really screwed things up, didn't you? I've always wanted an umbrella weapon in a game.
This game seems so ambitious. I don't know.
Yeah.
Every time I see something like this, just looks.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
You know who that is, right?
September.
It's supposed to be Jiminy Cricket.
Oh.
Ooh, we can play a demo. Look at that.
All right.
That's right,
Okay.
a demo
something to do
for
today.
Lies of P.
Yeah, I don't want to go back through that one because I know we haven't always covered it, but like, man, I hold out hope that it's a good game because another solid entry into like the soul genre would be cool.
Reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic.
It has
manga
such a
with
good
story
like
and world created by
setting
one of the
too
most
for it. Like that
celebrated
is
anime
so
artists of all time.
as much as
This
it's
is
not
one
like
of those
original,
games that
it's
I feel lucky
original.
we
You know
get
what I
to
mean?
reveal
Like
for the first time here at Summer Game Fest, and I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Last Oasis. No, just kidding.
Stop it. Just stop. They said something about an anime, favorite anime, beloved anime. So I'm trying to. I mean, I don't know that much anime, so.
I'll be honest, I don't know a lot either. So. Okay, so it is.
Is it the DBZ World?
Yeah. No, I think it's the Dragon Ball World, not the.
Got it. Got like Dragon Quest vibes in a way.
Yeah. It looks pretty good.
What an interesting looking game.
Sandland. This only almost gives me. This almost gives me like kind of the overtop Biomutant vibes.
There you go. That's a good comparison. Josh, does that pique your interest at all?
Piques my interest.
A little bit.
Sandland.
Kind of weird
get
that
ready
the title's
to
different
become
there.
An unlikely hero in an adventure
see
where you
that?
don't need to be human to save
No,
humanity.
I didn't.
That's coming from Bandai Namco. And
Look
we're
at-
excited to see more of it soon.
It's much different than what we just
Independent
saw.
games
Yeah,
are
that's
such
true,
an
that's
important
true.
part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
I don't think we've ever covered an Annapurna game. Oh, yeah. Oh. Wait. Did you catch that?
I didn't.
That was Outer Wilds. Are they doing another
No.
Outer Wilds?
Oh, so this is. No, I think this is a showcase of a publisher.
Yeah, Annapurna. But
Yeah.
yeah, see, there it is again. Are they doing another Outer Wilds?
Oh.
Because if they do another Outer Wilds, that would be huge.
Did you
Did
like that
either of
game?
you play that?
Wonder what that was at the
played-
end.
I did
We'll
not.
find out later this month.
For a
All
little
right,
bit.
Next, we're stepping into
Oh,
the
man,
world
I got
of Throne
sucked
and
into that
Liberty,
one
a
hard.
free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always
Josh, I think
changing
you know the most
environment,
about this one out of
massive
anybody.
scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures
Not in a
to
good
battle
state
across
at the
land,
moment.
sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Our guiding star has shattered. Its shards scattered across the world. An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path.
Heard Throne and Liberty just doesn't have satisfying combat.
Find them.
It's not even. Yeah, it actually has auto combat, and by
Yeah.
auto combat I mean it'll play the game for you.
For you.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Exactly, heal. Yeah, the beta, the Korean beta comments, not good.
Yeah. Koreans are not very hyped on this game now after they played during the beta.
Some frame rate issues there, but so you literally engage in combat and you don't have to do anything?
No, like
So,
so you
yeah.
can play, or you
Yeah.
can when you log off, you can let your character play for 8 hours, up to 8 hours while you're off by
Well,
itself.
and while you're logged in, you can hit the auto combat button. And it'll just go around from mob to mob to kill things.
But you're only allowed to have 8 hours of auto per 24-hour period or something like that.
Yeah, the idea there, it seems like the idea is you'll log in and play, you'll log out, engage autoplay, and then so effectively your character can be engaged in the game 24/7.
And so people in the world will see your character playing and farming and doing all that stuff. Yeah.
Right.
Why do I feel like that's a terrible idea?
I think it's terrible.
It was not well received at all.
Looks great. I also want to
It's
say
very
hello
weird.
to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free
But,
Steam
I mean,
decks
if
for you
that
right
sounds like
now.
they're gonna
But
be
on June
bringing it
19th,
to
Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a
the,
chance to
West
try out
for an open
hundreds
test,
of new
so-
in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play
Yeah, I
medieval
think that
fantasy sword
putting that in
fighting
front of an
game
American audience
Warhaven
would be
from Nexon,
very
which lets you
interesting.
transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
What is this?
Is this?
Is there no audio to this?
There is.
Nexon.
It's another Nexon game.
There's been a lot of Nexon as of late.
It's almost concerning because it's like they're pumping and
Pumping out games.
yeah. All right.
This is
So
like Dynasty Warrior, but medieval. European medieval, I should say.
A Castle Siege type game? Is that what it is?
It's like the Wayfinder, not Wayfinder. What's the game we played for like a hot minute?
You guys played it.
Yeah. Where I was thinking.
Warlander?
Warlander.
Yeah,
Warlander, right?
Exactly what it is. But with other enemies scattered in, I think there's a little guys in there. Which I think Warlander had, but not a lot of.
Warhaven.
Well, we could play it for free during Steam Next Fest.
Why can't I?
This game's been in development for forever, dude.
I was gonna say, is this game finally coming out?
Not gonna lie, I want to play this.
There you go.
Yeah, it's the first time. I think that'll be a fun game to have running in our community. To be
Pilgrims,
honest.
summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Thursday.
They always do
get
a
ready
great
for
job
darker,
with
more
these
dangerous
Dying
nights
Light.
and roaming volatiles,
Yeah.
complete
Director
with
videos.
improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them, you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
What an abrupt jump just now.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
There we go. Oh, is this the Crash fighting game?
Rumble. Crashing Rumble. It looks interesting.
I actually want to try this game.
Yeah. Me too. It looked like they had some good gameplay. I think it only had one.
June 20th.
Like only a couple game modes though.
Well, it's coming out in what, 2 weeks? I think it just said.
Yep. June 20th?
I don't mind for a niche title to have limited game modes. I think it makes more sense to have limited game modes.
Amazon Luna's still a thing. I'm trying to figure out what are they hawking here? Oh.
There you go.
Okay. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy,
Did you ever
Sam
play Alan
Wake.
Wake, Cody?
I didn't.
Oh. As a horror game, like it's like a suspense horror, it's really good. And I'm not a big horror fan. It's really good.
Thank you.
If
Well,
you're not
we
a
are
horror
so
fan,
excited
what does that
because
make
when
me?
you announced Alan Wake at the game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023.
Absolutely
we are in
not a horror fan.
2023. It's coming this October.
I
and
get
we
scared
are
Alan
so
Wake was a
excited.
very
Sam,
good-
I know it's been a
good
long
game.
time
My
coming
face.
for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes. Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have two playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through two different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place. And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate
Yes.
a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story, maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be
Max
playable
Payne,
in the
that
game.
was
You're
a
going to
great
experience
game.
his journey, but
haven't
Saga,
heard
this
the
is sort
Max
of new
Payne name in
character,
so
and there is
long.
that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences.
the
or
bullet
orders
time
if you
OG,
want,
right?
Yeah, we go into
Yeah,
the
it
experience
sure is.
playing as Saga.
Okay.
And it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as
This is
the
so
investigation
convoluted.
goes on.
I mean,
And
granted,
you are
I never played the
free
first
to
game.
switch between them. There are
Makes
a lot
sense
of
to me.
connection points
Yes.
in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially. So we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see? What
supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2.
Unedited.
Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
I'll be interested in reviewing this, to be honest. I love the first game.
It's amazing. What is it?
That's-
13 years? Think about the technology gap in 13
Yeah.
years.
When they brought this into UE5, I wonder. I would assume they did their full upgrade from 4 to 5, like mid-development, like everybody else.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Alan Wake, the first game, was such a narratively good game.
And it had like 6 endings, right? Potential endings?
Yeah. Yeah. This looks so good.
And this is a character from the first game, too?
No, this is a new character entirely. So you played as Alan in the first game, and it was like his descent into the darkness and everything. And now he's missing after that first game. Now you're an FBI agent as an option. And he's saying you don't have to play as her at all if you don't want to. You could play as Alan on his journey.
What the heck? Is it a magic flashlight?
Look at the body.
Who can take that many bullets and not fall down?
utilizing light in the first game was a core mechanic. So you could use it to make enemies vulnerable. You could use it to damage them, to keep them away from you, stuff like that.
I honestly didn't realize there was any combat in the game.
Yeah.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Interesting.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right!
I can play that.
A long time coming, but
It's
Alan,
not
like
as
you,
it's
let's
not
say
as
incredible
scary
thank
of a
you to
game.
Sam
It's
and
more
Remy
like a
for that
suspense
first look at
thriller.
gameplay.
Yeah, that's
now
what it
let's
kinda
get
feels
a
like.
first look at the
Seems
co-op
like the
campaign
perfect game for
of
you two to
Warhammer
play.
Space Marine 2 from Saber and
Ooh,
Focus.
did you hear?
There you go.
Let's go.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kodaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain. Tyranids!
Oh, buddy.
My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound!
Oh, they nailed the vibe of that, dude.
This is Focus, right?
Come forth and be
Yep.
slaughtered.
This was phenomenal.
This looks so good, dude.
This is the first gameplay, right?
Like full gameplay.
Up to 3 players. Let's go.
Let's go.
Care to see who can slay more Xenos for the Chiron?
Oh my god, this looks so good.
It looks so good.
Hold them back, damn it! For Ultramar! For the Emperor!
Oh my gosh.
Winter, god
Winter. Give us a release date. Ah. Do you want to go back through that one, or you want to just keep soldiering on?
No, we can keep soldiering on. It's
All
fine.
right. Ah, so hyped.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited that it's 3 players confirmed.
Winter seems a little later than I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be at least a fall game, but
Yeah.
you know, I
Dude,
never.
the horde physics on that game though looks so good.
Yeah, it definitely reminds me of the Aliens game a little bit, Fireteam Elite, but obviously in the Warhammer world. Did either of you guys play these games?
No.
I think.
But I love this aesthetic. What is this?
Not Rain. For the King, I think it's called.
You played this, didn't you?
No, I played one of them. I think I played Rain. I can't remember.
I love the vibe of this though.
This is awesome. Yeah. I've not played anything like this visually.
I'm blanking on the name of it, but as soon as I see the title card. No, maybe I did play Yes Your Grace. That was the game I played. Was Yes Your Grace.
I feel like I've done a giveaway of this in this channel.
Snowfall.
Yeah.
Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes
Has it been
from
in early
the minds of
access
Saber
or no?
Interactive
No, that
Focus
was
Entertainment,
a DLC
and yes,
or a
horror
new game
master
or expansion
John
or something.
Carpenter. It's
Oh,
a
Yes, Your
brand
Grace
new
Snowfall.
world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
Focus, okay.
Gotta focus.
Dude, everything from Focus, man, is just hitting it.
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
This is like good Redfall.
I don't know what this is.
On my mark.
So far, the language is
Zombies.
The writing is a little corny.
2, 1.
Or demons?
Oh, I got it now.
Carpenter's Toxic Commando.
Oh my god.
Yes. This seems like a fun co-op game.
I just, you know, the horde zombie games don't do anything for me. I don't know. This
feels a little more over the top, though.
Yeah, it looks a little rompy. There's clearly a heavy emphasis on vehicles.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is
I don't
a really
know,
dumb
man.
question.
That looks kind of fun.
Who is John Carpenter?
John Carpenter is a writer, I believe, right? Because he did there's a bunch of comics.
No idea.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter and Saver with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh.
And today,
Forgot
a
that
new
game was still
member
in
is
early
joining the
access.
cast. We're about to see the
Oh,
reveal
boy.
of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a
He's an American
mechanical
filmmaker.
army
That's
of
what he
Steel
was.
Watchers.
Got it.
He's a second
thought he was
antagonist, and his voice
feel like there's-
by a familiar name.
I feel like there's comics with John Carpenter's name on it.
Comment was funny
Enver
for Amy.
Gortash, swearest thou by Baldur's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us.
You know, it's sad. This game's been in development for so
Gods
long
have
that it
mercy
feels
on
like it's
those
already
who
getting
would
dated.
stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can't say that hyped me up at all for the game, but
It was under control.
Does nothing for me, but then again, I don't really vibe with turn-based games.
Gortash.
that's a big
Josh, does
reveal
it do
for-
anything for you?
Nope.
Baldur's Gate 3
Nothing.
is on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to
This is gonna be a good one.
PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian,
I feel like you
thanks
came
for
out a
coming
little early,
by.
but that's okay.
I know you guys are deep in development. First of
Like,
all,
we're
it
talking
looks
about
like
my
we
game.
have
I'll walk
some
on stage.
fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This
Okay.
is, you know, this is it. Here it is. I mean, it has 2 on the box for a reason because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely, Peter and Miles. We're so excited about this, experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more. Who
There are
knows,
more.
but-
There are more out there, I
2 main
promise.
ones, but we have some new art to show of, we obviously, Kraven. We got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he
So
factors in.
Craven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or
Kraven the
tech.
hunter.
He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others. He's on the hunt.
And others, ...
Yes, yes.
But Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. Oh, there you go. Good reaction to the art.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about
I
Venom.
can't wait to play this.
Can you tell? Is this an Osborn
is this
Venom? Can you
launched
tell
only
what's
on
the origin
PlayStation
of
again?
Eddie Brock?
Yeah, it's a
Venom?
PlayStation only, but they usually set it up later.
It is not.
Yeah.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an
just have
original
such a
story,
tight
something we
grasp on
haven't seen
Spider-Man.
in the comics
Sony
and
and
movies yet.
Yeah.
Obviously,
PlayStation
we love
and-
Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out,
I'm so
who
excited
is
for this one,
Venom,
though, dude.
you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that.
I mean, look at this,
in that
Cody.
gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
Looks so good.
We call him the
looks
acrobatic
great.
improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what
Pretty
happens in the
interesting
game,
to
it's
watch.
what
I
happens, how the story plays out.
don't think I've
Interesting how
seen
it affects
something
him
laid
as
out
well.
quite
I mean,
like
you
that.
saw some
Almost
of that
like
in
it's your helmet.
There's much
Yeah,
more
yeah.
Yeah.
game.
And I know that
like the
the
Iron
journey
vibe.
is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
Yeah,
city
I mean, the
racing,
city
right?
is pretty much doubled in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
There's a huge
Jeff,
Spider-Man
I
fan.
know you
That's-
like
it just looks so good.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's take a look.
August.
Nice.
All right.
Nailing it. October 20th. Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much
October
for
is
stopping
the
by. I know you got a
February
lot
of
work
the
to
quarter,
do.
the fourth quarter of the
Wrapping
year.
up the game, and we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian.
Nobody ever does anything in September because of school.
We
Kids
got
going
our
back to
date.
school.
All right.
And then
Now
December,
let's
for
take a
whatever
look
reason,
at
is
Pal
usually
World,
pretty
a
sparse.
multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious
idea.
creatures called Pal, who can also fight.
Oh,
In
Pal
other
World
words,
trailer.
It's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And
What is this?
It's the
then
Pal
we're
World
gonna
game.
look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert
That
Online,
that like
which
Pokemon
recreates the
open
mythical
world
folktales from Korea's
off
Joseon
like knockoff
Dynasty
kind of
and
game,
some
but it's
huge
like
bosses
weird
too.
guns and stuff. You'll
Never
see.
heard of it.
You have.
I have?
You've seen this.
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember this.
Could we have come up with a worse name?
I think this game is gonna do pretty well.
Dude had a minigun.
Yep.
What is happening?
It's a survival crafting game, but with like offshoot Pokemon.
Yeah, and modern weaponry?
Yeah, yeah.
What?
It's almost
Korean,
too mean
Korean developers
territory
hitting mushrooms a little too hard.
I remember because I was talking to my son about it. I brought him in. I was like, "This is like clearly these are knockoff Pokemon." He's like, "Oh yeah," and he started naming them all. Like,
He
that-
knows all the
that-
Pal World creatures?
No. Of like the Pokemon alternative that they obviously
They look like,
mimicked
yeah.
it off of.
Gotcha.
I think it's just gonna be a fun game to play. I really do.
Might be.
We've talked about this one a little bit. The Black Desert, the new Black Desert game.
Red Desert?
Is that what it is, Red Desert?
I think that's what it's called, yeah.
I really just cannot get hyped about most Eastern RPGs.
This looks good.
Really?
This looks really good. I love Eastern aesthetics, dude.
It all feels very samey to me.
Oh,
Black Desert.
Is
Like,
it?
Next week.
What?
Yo, you're
Our
thinking of
story
Crimson
is more
Desert.
than what
Crimson
hobbits
Desert,
and
that's what I'm
elves
thinking of.
know. It is time we told it ourselves.
Oh, this is the survival Lord of the
Hammer
Rings
and
game.
axe we
Lord of the
mine
Rings,
and
yeah.
scalp. Across Middle-earth,
The
delving for riches.
the ripoff of
Yet the greatest
DRD.
treasure remains
Deep
out
Rock
of our
Galactic.
reach.
You were into
Yeah.
that game for a hot minute.
It was fun. Yeah, it was really good.
I want to see like the threats in this game. We haven't seen anything with that. Okay. All right, there's something. A watcher.
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
I don't know. I didn't like that combat.
Yeah, it feels a little dated, but like it's Lord of the Rings, so I'm willing to give it a go. But then again, Gollum.
Hey man, nowhere to go but up.
I mean, you can't ignore
I'll give it a
Lord
shot.
of the
It's a
Rings
survival game.
But like at the same time,
Survival game.
like
Man, they were really quick.
I'll give it a shot, man.
yeah, I will give a survival game a shot for sure. I will always be.
I've
Thanks
made
to
Cody
you, always
addicted
be
to
trying
them.
to scratch that itch.
It's such a good genre, a very untapped genre in my opinion.
I want to see that new.
All right, now we're going to look at
Dune
an
game.
exciting new mobile game
Yeah.
from a legendary franchise.
I think the two genres that would do very well together are roguelite and survival together. I think there's something magical there.
Huel, I agree. Troll looked terrible.
Oh,
This is mobile.
Mobile.
still we're tapping into this franchise.
Oh, they've had other Final Fantasy games on mobile,
Right, but I mean, yeah.
but not
This
to
is
this
this
level.
is 7 though, right? The world of 7.
Yep.
Sucker off and all that.
Eric, yeah. Cloud. Cody's like, I don't know any of these people.
It's so weird that of all, my love of video games and covering it with you for a couple years, like Final Fantasy has never ever won.
I really think you need to just play 7. Play 7.
Yeah.
7 is really good. So is 10. 7 and 10 are my all-time favorites.
I don't care for turn-based combat. I just don't.
Yeah, but the story, dude.
The only
Story's
game
so
that's ever
good.
really gotten me hooked on turn-based combat was the first Darkstone.
Yeah.
Ever Crisis.
It's so cool how it's like.
Free registration for Final
I'm okay with
Fantasy
games
VII
that are
Ever
of this
Crisis
level
has
coming
just
to mobile.
started,
Like,
and
yes.
users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
no. Today during Summer
Oh.
Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. Get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest.
What a troll.
Plus, get the
What
chance to
is
win a
this?
Final Fantasy
He goes,
16
"No, no, no."
prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game.
That was funny.
Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
He was all excited about having that written into the script.
Oh, what is this? Another focus game. Pay attention.
This is the ghost one. You told me to take off our list.
To the living, death to the dead.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
What list?
Mm-hmm. You'll know.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful.
I banish you. Death
To the dead. Do we kill? To be together again.
Or do we part forever?
You haven't seen any gameplay like this though,
No,
right?
it was a cinematic trailer last time.
Oh, okay.
Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
This looks interesting now. Oh yeah.
You remember it now? Ghost of New Eden?
No, I don't. I don't
either.
Yeah, I thought it looked, you know, usually a cinematic trailer we don't usually jump it on. I thought it looked really cool. But that gameplay looked pretty good.
Yeah, I'm vibing with that.
Yeah. It's a unique concept too, like banishers, ghost banishers in North America. Like,
yeah.
A game that it's never tapped into anything.
Tapping into like North American folklore and shit.
Yeah.
Right. Or Native American folklore. Yeah.
It's a Dragon's Dogma game. Not Dragon's Dogma.
This is, what's it called? I know what you're thinking of.
What is it?
I know what you're thinking of. I can't remember the name.
It's a big series.
I can't remember the name. It's blanking on me. I know exactly what
It's
you're talking
playing on me,
about.
but I know I'm right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably, yep.
Is it Yakuza? That's not where I was going. Like a Dragon.
Oh.
That's what it is.
The man who erased his name.
Hey, Sai. What's going on, man?
Good morning, Stanley. It is
Cody's already
7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning.
Why does it have the
just
vibe of the
Stan.
Life Aquatic
Mr.
TCC
Capsule
going
12,
on?
come in. You there, Stan? Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
Definitely a link
Nope.
here, Tim.
As soon as he got out of the ship. Nope. Hard nope.
How long has it been now? 3 years. 2 months and 17 days.
I wonder if it's Subnautica.
What sort of operation are they running down here?
No.
No?
They shouldn't be here.
This isn't sci-fi enough.
Someone there?
Yeah, no.
This doesn't
It's
make
not
sense.
entirely different.
Someone else down here. No. Dad, are you there?
I'm not gonna lie, it's my kind of game, but I won't play it.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2
Under Waves
Warzone
looks really good.
launching
It
next
does.
week.
I think we
Here's
should
your
put that on the
first
list,
look
to be
at
honest, just
Bondle,
for
a
one of you
new
to play.
Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
It's weird that Call of Duty is announcing at Summer Game Fest. Like,
yeah,
I don't know why it's weird, but
I just line up with their marketing time.
yeah.
You know what's funny? This city reminds me of the one from the Ubisoft shooter.
Oh yes.
Where that one got canceled a month later, or 2 months later.
I was gonna say it looked more like that new heist game, the city from that new heist game that was pushing out.
Oh yeah. The what's it called?
I don't remember.
environments look great though. This is their BR, right? Warzone, yeah.
Season 4
Love all these
next
like different
week.
panels in the
Today
background
is a
for the
big
design.
day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turns 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
That was a lot of things I didn't understand.
Kind of cool.
And here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com.
Oh, interesting.
Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these
Why not take
special
the opportunity,
consoles.
right?
All right.
Yeah.
Next, Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy
I kept seeing
farm
this pop
sim
up. This
genre,
was on,
like
like,
a cozy
Move
game
It or
inspired
something
by
the other day when I
classics
was
like
looking.
Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fate Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
Definitely too cute for me.
Yeah, it's a little too cute.
Sickening.
A little
sickening
Polly Pocket cuteness.
It makes me feel like I've got like my kids are like 2 years old
Promised
again and they're
variety.
watching their
There it
shows in
is.
the
Fate
background.
Farm and Mortal
The way that
Kombat
that
in the same
narrator
show,
talks.
only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
You guys played that?
Man, you guys have been on fire.
No.
Last time I saw you was at the
I
Game
know him
Awards
from
when
his
you won
Hearthstone days,
Best
but that's
Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Did you play this one, Josh?
Certainly, yeah. I'm
No.
excited to announce
He's just really
Marvel
excited.
Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience
Yeah, I'm not either.
and some exciting
I love the art.
rewards.
The
But you don't have to
different
wait till
games
next week. If
and
you
stuff,
haven't tried
and
Marvel
they're
Snap, go download it
gorgeous,
right
but
now on your mobile
I'm
device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben. That's what I got. That's you. You're made for
I
YouTube.
did
All
hear
right. Well,
this
we
is a
heard
very
you brought
good
something fun
card
for
deck
us
very
to
good.
watch, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
It's just
listen,
not my jam.
I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But
Legacy
some
gaming
people,
snap?
and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff. Some people lose.
Yeah. Hey, fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see
I
what
love
I draw
his
in
hands.
future turns.
Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Labmuntus 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cows.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
No, you're just
Don't really know how that connected with what they're trying to shill here, but that's okay.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium.
I think Ludwig did a creator video for it for Snap
look
as
at
well. It was
Chapter
really
4,
funny.
Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cash back rewards on everything from
Sandcard's
Wi-Fi
got 10
to
power,
headsets.
no doubt.
Now,
Yeah,
here's a look at King
called
Arthur
Sang the
Legends
Kneebreaker.
Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
What a weird combo. Mobile and PC.
That's where things are headed.
Young Liberty, man.
I have sacrificed everything to save
What is this
your
for?
kind.
Mobile and PC.
No, what is this? What game?
It's a King Arthur game, squad-based something or other.
I saw Talking Dragon and I thought, wow.
Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked, and you may prove worthy of your legacy.
That wasn't gameplay footage, that was cinematic. Actual gameplay footage. There was no gameplay there.
Oh, this is that new
Wayfinders.
MMO that we tested for like 5
Do
minutes.
you remember the fall? The gloom
Oh, yeah.
descended
Very
on
mobile.
Skylight.
Yeah.
You rallied to protect the beacon.
Wayfinder? This is
and
Wayfinder.
paid a terrible
Yeah.
price.
I was not into that game.
You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us. This world needs champions.
They die. It just stops there.
Sai, it was not great, to be honest with you.
It felt very,
Mobily, as Josh said.
yeah, I'd say
Well,
mobile, yeah.
And weren't there? Was that the one where the initial critique was like, oh, there's 10 different currencies already, so it's
Yeah, there's a ton of different currencies. The classes all felt like you had to pick a class, essentially, right? So you run around and you see 25 of the same person running around.
yeah.
Dude, this is nuts. This is... You see how they're changing all the worlds around Fortnite?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Wow.
Bow at the feet of your future emperor or face annihilation.
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
4x in an hour? No way. How's that even possible?
What did you say, guys?
Have you guys ever played a 4x?
Good morning,
Yeah, I have, and it's definitely not an hour-long
It's
game.
like 30 hours
Scan your
minimum for one
surroundings to
round.
retrieve and recycle
Yeah.
anything that could be of value to Scavax.
He's trash.
Status log. Stardate 43152.4.
Star Trek, okay. Is this
Our
Telltale?
fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory.
Oh, it could be. I forgot
I mean,
Telltale got
the crew is standing
reborn
by
just for this and something else.
It's a board cube.
Resistance is futile.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. Full reveal on
Hey there, Summer
Card
Game
Day.
Fest 2023.
Yeah.
It's Will Arnett here. Yeah, right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th.
Yeah, I'm actually excited to watch
and
this.
I'm very excited.
Remember that
to
guy
share
Samoa
a
Joe I
sneak
mentioned
peek
before?
of the
He's in
character
there.
Sweet Tooth, who I had the
Oh,
pleasure
he's
of
the
voicing.
body of Sweet Tooth.
Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
Huh.
That's him right there.
Fun.
That's funny.
Swung a little wide there. Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
Look, Clown, I don't need 4 wheels to kick your ass. Any chance we get this back in the cars?
I never played Twisted Metal of any
How
sort.
about a little kill music?
Oh, fun.
It was very fun.
I'm surprised you never played that. You like vehicle combat in games.
Never was a thing on my radar when I was younger.
That's like what? All night long.
Let me see that thong.
Like it when the beat go.
Da-da-da-da.
Baby, let your booty go.
Da-da-da-da.
Girl, you want to show? The thong, the thong, thong, thong. Do you love the silver-haired god? Don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
But you said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
What
I hope they
the
do
fuck?
well.
Of course, I got an email this morning from Peacock saying that's no longer part of my Comcast plan.
Who
So
hasn't
there you go.
dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Goddess of time.
Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
Oh, it's that same kind. That's cool.
This is kind of interesting.
I already know Cody's interested.
Well, it's like a puzzle game.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to. Yeah.
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
Oh, it's got boss fights, Cody.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
Each time you die, you get a shadow.
Onwards. I can feel that there
I mean,
are
I'm.
more.
That's
consider
cool.
Consider me interested for sure, but confused at the
Very
same
cool
time.
independent game. All right, next up is a
Consider me
brand new
interested and
IP
consider me
from
confused.
Ascendant Studios, a single-player,
Let's go.
first-person magic
Here we
shooter
go.
called Immortals of Avium. It's
They
fast
said it would
and
be
fluid.
new
It's an
stuff today,
FPS
right?
in a fantasy setting,
we're about to
kind of
find
like
out.
Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey guys.
Great to have you with
How you
us.
doing? Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage Jack comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's I guess they call him a street rat, is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic, becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an ever war fighting for the control of magic.
Okay.
Darren, you could
have
tell
a
him
great
that you're a
cast,
tryhard.
You, Gina
Come on.
Torres in it, and lots of amazing
Use the words,
actors in
Darren.
this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah, so this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Oh.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
I was just thinking the same thing, Sai. I'm like, they wouldn't just spoil the final boss, would they?
It's usually one of those encounters, like early on, right?
Yeah. Oh, this looks sick already.
This is also giving me Bioshock Infinite vibes.
Get to the control room and protect Selko. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here.
So it's actually, you know, it's not early in the game because he's got all of his powers, his tools there.
Yeah.
On the bottom left.
Interesting. They'd show this thing. I can't wait to see the requirements for this game.
Oh, it's got to be insane.
What's up, Plant?
That's new. We haven't seen like a singularity effect
Yeah.
like that yet. They're really trying to showcase everything that we've seen ults on pretty much every color of magic so far, including the like full ascension ult, which is that beam of magic, kind of like Kamehameha type ability.
Green is the homing magic, right?
Yep.
The green is like one of my favorite. From my hands on, it was like one of my favorite types of magic.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
It's very flashy. It's very flashy. It's very fast paced.
Same damn transition. Text transition.
Darren kind of lied. We never actually fought Sandrak in that, but I get where he was going.
Love that we get to show
Looks
you guys
good.
so much
I mean,
amazing raw
going hands on, I
gameplay
can tell you
today,
guys
and that
it
game looks
was
incredible.
good.
Coming out
and
this
it's fun
summer
to play.
from
It's just a matter of if your rig can actually
now, one
handle
game
it.
that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite. And tomorrow, Chapter 4, Season 3 Wilds launches. And today,
Yes,
Summer
Gio,
Game
that's a
Fest is
single-player
debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
What?
Oh, Wilds, right? Isn't that the new Transformers?
No, Beast. Something of the Beast.
Cybertron, right?
Rise of the Beast.
Or am I thinking of
Yeah,
something
yeah. I'm
else?
surprised. Yeah, it's got Cybertron dealing with it. Yeah.
It's another Exo-Primal crossover.
And you can ride Raptors. These are all like feature teasers.
Like the Vine ride and stuff.
Yeah. It's crazy how much Fortnite evolves season to season.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Got an Optimus skin.
Cool. I wish I played Fortnite in any capacity
Fortnite
to actually be able to
Wilds
enjoy like
launches
all the
tomorrow.
craziness they inject into
Finally,
the game.
guys,
Yeah.
it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I
Mass
want to
Effect?
thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases.
No,
The
definitely not Mass
rumors were true.
Half-Life?
We're still here at the scene of this terrible
Oh,
disaster caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2.
Is that what this is?
Amidst the wreckage of the
That's
expressway,
Midgar.
search and rescue operations
Midgar's
are already
small
in
town.
progress.
So this would be their part 2, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that gets a
I'm
lot of
hyped
people
for that.
hyped.
Yeah.
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but
The Chocobo Farm.
as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Oh, this is different than the other one, Josh?
We woke it up.
This is part 2.
More like.
Yeah. Isn't there another one? Isn't like 13 or whatever coming out?
16.
That's a completely different game. 16.
I can't keep
Feast
up
your
with this
eyes
stuff.
on
I
the
really
Turk's
can't.
latest and greatest. Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
I think you'd like this whole reboot, Cody, personally, because it's not technically turn-based. It's all live.
Yeah, this is very much different in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Even the story. And that's why I think it's most exciting. It's not just a straight remake. I'll wait.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Free you yet.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Let's go. And 2 discs. They're going back to 2 discs.
There you
What a
have
weird
it.
thing
That
to
was
put on
Final
there.
Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda Showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
That was good. Good.
It was good. I mean, I definitely feel like I wasn't blown away by anything other than Remnant, which we knew was coming.
And Space Marine.
Space Marine. So Space Marine, Remnant, and then I think honestly the surprise hit for me was that
Prince of Persia game.
Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was solid. So there's still the Ubisoft showcase, which is going to be Assassin's Creed Mirage. We're going to learn more about Avatar. We might learn
more of
about
that probably.
We might learn more about Prince of Persia. We're definitely going to learn more about that, and then maybe the new Star Wars game, because they've got a Star Wars open world game coming out.
Ubisoft,
bro. Ubisoft, yeah. And they say it's potentially coming out this year. Which
the Star Wars
game? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, chaotic. I would say everything was pretty expected, for sure. Not a lot of secrets in there. And then so we've got the Ubisoft, we got the Microsoft showcase, which is going to be largely Starfield, right? Which should hopefully, it's either going to make us more hyped, or it's going to continue to show that like the scope of the game is too big and they're not going to be able to deliver on it, but we'll see, because I know we're all in kind of different places on that one. You guys are hyped about Final Fantasy, which is cool.
Yeah, I like Final Fantasy games.
I'd be I'm just gonna kind of lower this down so we can kind of wrap up here. We'll keep this on for a minute while we're talking, but well, of course Cuphead is on now, and Cuphead being one of my more favorite games I did enjoy quite a bit. And then what else? There's so Ubisoft, Microsoft, and then I thought there was another thing. Oh, the PC game showcase is probably going to have a lot of Focus stuff. They usually have a big presence at that showcase.
Yeah.
So
Focus had a lot of games here today.
They did quite a few.
They own
and they
a lot.
all looked good.
Yeah, they own quite a bit now, which is really cool. Especially having access to the Warhammer franchise, and like you just played Bolt Gun. Game was really solid. The Rogue Trader game looks pretty solid, even though we're not really into turn-based stuff. You got Space Marine coming out.
I've heard Rogue Trader's gonna be honestly one of the most faithful adaptations of Warhammer, like story-wise. So.
Yeah, so all good stuff. Josh, was there anything stand out for you that other than what we talked about?
The Banishers. Now that we got a little more gameplay footage, actually, that has piqued my interest again. So I think that'll be one to pay attention to.
Yep.
And I never played the Alan Wake series or the first game, but the version 2 looks good.
If I could suck up my underwater fears, Under the Waves also surprisingly cool looking game. I was surprised we didn't see anything on the Invincibles, because it looked kind of that same vibe, like a walking sim with some drama.
That game kind of like popped up and then disappeared. Like
I'm actually really surprised 11-bit didn't have Frostpunk 2 here, or Invincibles here, or anything really. Maybe they're at the PC game showcase, but yeah.
Wonder how much it costs to get on these lists, on these showcases. So
Probably a pretty penny. I don't know.
Probably.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. We probably won't do any more live coverage. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. It'll kind of be a game day decision based on our schedules. But obviously there'll be a lot more coming with Ubisoft and Microsoft. And then obviously we're gonna be diving into Remnant 2. We'll have a lot of Remnant 2 videos coming out very soon. So thanks for joining us for the live stream. On behalf of myself, Livid and Shmo, thank you for watching and play on. See you guys.
See you guys.
Bouncing off the walls, excited to finally tell you what my friends and I have been working on together ever since Chicory.